Prepare the troops, because this week we're taking a closer look at the helmet of one of the most beloved clones in the saga, Jesse. My name is Dominic, aka Lord Doom, and you're watching Star Wars Artefacts. The Clone Jesse helmet was released on November 17 to celebrate Life Day. You can purchase it at both Galaxy's Edge parks as well as on the Disney Store website. If you're interested, it is priced at 120 US dollars. At the moment this review was filmed, it was still available at all of these locations. Orders received? Perfect. Let's get into the review. As with all Disney helmets, this one comes packaged in a black box decorated with small pictograms. On the front, we get a frontal image of the helmet. The label 501st Legion Clone Commander Jesse is, in my humble opinion, and with all due respect to the Republic, completely incorrect. I'll get back to that in just a moment. On the sides, the helmet is shown in profile, and on the back, its features are explained. The reason why the Clone Commander title is incorrect is pretty simple. At no point in the Clone Wars animated series is Jesse ever referred to as Commander. Clone CT-5597 served alongside Captain Rex and was also part of the ARC Troopers within the 501st Legion. It was Rex who was promoted to Commander when Anakin formed the 332nd Division from the 501st Legion just before the Battle of Mandalore. Jesse's helmet is simply stunning. It's the fourth Phase 2 helmet produced by Disney following those of the 187th Legion, Commander Gree, and the 212th Battalion. However, when placed between Captain Rex's helmet and that of a standard 501st Trooper, the difference in the shade of blue used on Jesse's helmet immediately stands out. The reason is simple. The two helmets on the sides were made by Hasbro. Setting that detail aside, the paintwork is flawless. The first thing that catches the eye is, of course, the Republic emblem proudly displayed at the center of the forehead. You can even make out visible brush strokes, as if Jesse himself had customized his helmet back at the barracks. All the blue areas also show plenty of scratches, especially on the cheeks, around the visor, and along the sides of the helmet. One of my recurring criticisms when reviewing clone helmets is that the white sections are often too shiny and clean compared to the rest of the helmet. Good news, Disney seems to have watched Star Wars Artefacts, because on this helmet, the white areas have a matte finish, slightly dirty, and far more believable. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell so you don't miss anything, and of course, like the video. That's our coaxium to keep exploring the galaxy. For even more intergalactic content, be sure to follow us on social media at SW Artifacts. Alright, back to the review. The back of the helmet features a few scratches, but no particularly striking details. On the sides, you can see the expansion seam that allows the helmet to stretch, but it remains very discreet and becomes completely invisible when viewing the helmet from the front. The small black rectangle on the right side serves both as the button to activate the voice modulator and to trigger Jesse's various voice lines. The slots located on the top of the mohawk act as speakers. Here are a few examples of the quotes.
You have your order, sir. Now execute it, or I will. Sir, we think more might be headed your way. Be aware. Commander Rex, you're in violation of Order 66. Roger that, sir. I accuse you of treason against the Grand Army of the Republic. Never thought we'd go out this way. Stand fast. Hit him with everything we got. Well, I've officially lost my sense of humor. If we can see them, we can hit them. Hold your position, men. If they try to leave, they'll have to go through us.
The interior of the helmet is fairly minimalistic, especially when compared to Hasbro's version. Inside, you'll find a button that allows you to switch between the voice modulator and quote modes, as well as the battery compartment located right next to it. The helmet requires 3 AA batteries, which are included with the purchase. It's also possible to install 3 padded cushions held in place with adhesive Velcro pads also included. Jesse's helmet is exactly what a clone helmet should look like. The scratches, the wear marks, and the absence of overly glossy surfaces make it, in my opinion, the best helmet in its price range. Yes, the shade of blue bothers me slightly, and I honestly wonder why Hasbro didn't get exclusive rights for the 501st Legion helmets. It also triggers the question of whether Hasbro's Commander Cody helmet will contrast just as much with Disney 212th Battalion helmet. To be continued. And you, what do you think of Jesse's helmet? Do you feel the difference in blue is too noticeable to display it next to Hasbro's helmets? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoy our content, consider joining the channel. For less than $5 a month, you'll help us keep this galactic adventure alive and keep our hyperdrives fully operational. I'll see you soon for another video, and until then, may the Force be with you always.